Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to OTV, and today we've got a bingo tournament race in round one of the bracket, Eggmeister versus Challensois, and I have Triforce here with me.
Hey, hello. It's going to be an exciting match. These two are super close in
Yep,
skill, so excited to see.
it'll be a close one. So yeah, let's get right into it. We'll start the race.
I think both players do a variety of rows, so it'll be interesting to see the board. Trade quest, anything. Challensois even does child only sometimes. Doubt he will for this though.
Yep, and started. We have a board, which I'll get on the screen in a sec.
Pause champ.
Uh, Computer is being slow. Give me a bit.
Well, their gameplay feed's also pretty lagged, so they just started. But yeah, I guess Challensois has half the board on his screen. We've got two fairy
Oh yeah,
spells
he
in the middle,
does.
which spells well for anyone that enjoys the trade quest sequence. Um, column 3, if you know that hover is kind of nice. You've got the swords and sword and shield, and also the Skull Kid. Skull Kid with trade quest is super free. I think Challenge also highlighting the other trade quest goals, which require ZL or deep trade quest. Row 2, the other side of Row 2 has Wind Bomb to Bowling though, so you could. Personally, I do sort of like column 3 if you could figure out that Challensois domain hover. The full board. Good job, Link. Let's see. Row 1 is okay, I guess. Row 2 has a lot of trade quest.
Oh my
Row
god.
3.
Oh god.
Let's see.
Sorry, my computer is being weird.
Some people talking about TLVR. Elementals plus fairy spells is a nice combo as well. Just the intro sequence. We're not missing anything really. Looks like Challensois has picked a row 4, but we can look at the board. Egg usually keeps the whole board on his screen. Highlights that.
Yeah.
Fire Temple BK with fire arrows is possible. Yeah, that is a free goal in TLBR. You just RBA fire arrows to get Fire Temple BK. What else about this board while we've got it all? Some okay other goals. Column forwards, decent. You got free skulls, some sand synergy. Row 5, you could do Child's Yell, but you'd have to still free range and get a few skulls. BLTR is also decent goal, decent row.
Oh no, everything's breaking. Oh my god.
It sometimes happens to me when I stream if like the windows are in a weird way, or like if they're, I don't know, sometimes I have to
Yeah, I don't know.
download
I'm
it.
just trying to move this window to my other monitor, and it's like just not happening.
Yeah. But we still got, I think Challenge was doing row 4, which means we have probably 8 minutes until he enters bottom of the well and something interesting happens. Otherwise, we know what's happening here. We can talk about the board more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this because I don't know what's going on. Um,
Maybe it'll fix itself. Just some random window or tab closes. Rage.
Yeah, so row 4 is interesting. Kind of a weird row.
Yeah, do you do choose still, or you think Kojiro for the bow and the strength is worth it?
Um, I think you should just do choose probably because defeat a skull kid. Like you don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
get the
true.
egg.
Yeah, and Challensois didn't get sword. I think if you're doing Kojiro, you probably want to do sword and cack skulls. So expect to go to bottom of the well. Egg still is not chosen a row, but also escaping just with a stick. Doesn't really say much except for not gonna do row 5 or column 3, most likely, which are both decent rows actually. I don't think I see any
Yeah.
really broke. It's a pretty balanced board, I would say, despite having 2 fairy spells in the middle, which is kind of a notorious goal for a strong trade quest.
Mm.
Maybe it's because there's no heart skulls. Uh, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
TLBR is probably the strongest
Yeah,
fighting
TLBR
this.
looks pretty fast. Like Fire Boss Key is pretty. It's actually like pretty free because you just like RBA the Boss Key.
Yeah, it's extremely free. And you do have to go to bottom of the well. That might, I don't think it would stop either of these players. Have to do a double dip of bottom of the well and trade quest, but ooh, Eggmeister got a fast quest.
Nice. Yeah, row 3 seems pretty comfy. If you want to do it, I don't know if it looks that fast though. It's kind of a lot of long stuff.
You could do fake bomb bag and get long shot and do pixel shot if you wanted to speed up the water keys by a tiny bit, but there's no other reason to go to DC. So okay,
Right.
looks like Egg actually has chosen TLBR, so
Yeah.
it's a pretty good choice. That's good. We're gonna see Trade Quest versus Child Choose. But Eggmeister probably will still go to bottom of the well. I wonder if he will get Choose anyway. Both players getting a bottle, because it's an extremely useful item. In fact, both of these heroes will make heavy use of the bottle for RBA and other uses.
Oh my god. Um. Sorry, everything keeps breaking.
It's tough out here. Collecting these last chickens, I expect both players to go to bottom of the well. Okay, looks like Eggmeister is he's going for a corpse push and subsequently broke his stick. Unfortunate.
and it sucks.
It's not so bad, but it's just a horrible feeling. 9 minutes into your bingo to lose 45 seconds or whatever. But Challensois, pretty clean. First try. Gonna get these chews. Presumably the silver rupee room in here. Nice. This scene actually looks like pretty good. Footage is pretty clean. Commentator's curse.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's coming together. It's looking good.
All right. I'm just not gonna touch anything. It should be fine now.
Yeah. I like challenge. I like the way to get to the basement and bottom of the well. You skip the Navi text. Both these rows are pretty cozy. I think you could talk, but they both have to do 15 skulls, and it's not supernatural, I would say, in either of these.
Yeah,
Um,
15 is interesting. I think you just go adults like as soon as you can, really. Like maybe you get the market skull in the pot room.
yeah, I think Challen will have a bit of an easier time getting skulls because his time of day will be better as adult, and he'll be in maybe Ice Cavern and Shadow Temple. Um, Maybe not actually. He'd probably do GTG, Spirit, and Shadow. But Egg, on the other hand, really isn't going into any dungeons. So, and is doing trade quests where the time of day is a bit worse. Ooh, what's Egg doing here with this angle on a
Uh, yeah, I haven't
This is
seen
interesting.
this.
This is cool. Maybe he probably wants to do a setup where he doesn't have to do anything manual.
Yeah.
Besides hold a direction to get into this.
Well, no, he still does the jump slash. Um, there's a setup where you can like just hold left that I do, but
Yeah,
that was
that
a
one's pretty nice.
different setup that he did.
Okay, Egg's getting this gold rupee chest, notoriously hard to find, but he
Yep.
finds it.
Oh, I don't know why the stream was buffering.
Challenge getting skull, which is one of the fastest and easiest to get. Probably gonna go to just one skull. Yeah, I don't think you. I think Egg might want to do CAC at night, but it's. I personally would just to
Uh,
be safe, but
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I
It's weird.
definitely wouldn't try to reset.
Yeah, I guess that
I
row
mean,
like is pretty much like you have no dungeons, so maybe
yeah,
you
time of
should.
day is gonna be pretty bad. You won't be able to get Gruta Valley or Domain unless you do something out of the natural order. I'd say row 4 seems not too long. Challenge also going to be in Forest Temple, which is kind of nice for skulls. Um,
Um, I mean, row 4 at least you don't really need any trade quests. I guess for Forest boss key, it's a little awkward. You kind of have to get the bow. And yeah, that's true. There's no like, I guess there's still GTG and Spirit for silver rupees, but
I mean, the Spirit
uh,
plus Rusty Switches is pretty nice, I would say.
yeah. Well, if you do the Rusty Switch hover, I guess you'd just do the hover first, get the upper rupee room, and then do the bottom ones or something. Or maybe
Yeah,
the
or you
hover's
could
not
just do
even
the 3.
maybe the hover's not even worth it. But
Yeah, you climb up to Child Side, and then you're in the main room.
um, I guess the problem with not doing the hover is like uh, it's really awkward to get egg in this row.
Yeah, because you can't get it before Skull Kid. You'd have to. do something weird like we visit CAC. Or
Yeah.
you'd have to like, I don't think duping over that anything fixes it. So yeah, you'd have to delay it.
Yeah, actually, I don't know about duping over the egg.
I feel like that doesn't work, or it would solve a lot of people's problems.
Well, because like anything after saw is fine, but I don't know like what happens if you just have a bottle there. It's probably
Yeah,
a
I mean,
good
like
thing
if
to
you're doing
test.
inventory slots and you have something there, will he show up too? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know.
The the results from previous race are still up, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So Egg didn't do any CAC skulls. They pretty much are actually completely the same right now, except for Egg getting the gold rupee chest and Challen getting the rupee room. So effectively, you could say Egg is maybe 45 seconds to a minute behind at this point. Just because of failing corpse push once, which is part of the bottom of the well experience. I don't think that Egg will want to BA anything. Flax BA. He's probably going to end on elemental arrows, the light arrow.
Um, yeah, there's nothing really to BA.
You could BA bombs if for some reason you equip over them and need to get into Furor's Wind or something. Egg having choose is going to be nice for the gold rupee in CAC. I think that's one of the other micro optimizations you could look at this row of having to do trade quests plus gold rupee chests.
Yeah, I mean, with gold ruby chests, like you should just always get shoes, just pretty much for that reason, and it's also just like it's not really any slower than like doing actor glitch.
Some people do hate getting choose on BC though. So
Yeah, but these runners are pretty pretty strong runners. They both are very comfortable with skull push.
yeah, these two play all the time. They both get sub 115s consistently. It's during bingo season they both play a lot. So it's sort of the clash of the app bingo titans.
Yeah. Okay. Challenge stream is buffering. I'm just gonna assume that's him and not me.
Yeah, that's been happening to me too. Not sure. Egg. Its layout is always funny. No timer recently, so I can't tell how synced they actually are.
Oh yeah.
It's a mental thing. I do like playing without seeing the timer. It just helps me to know that I'm getting saw at 32 minutes instead of 30. All right, they're both almost John's almost out of Master Sword cutscene, where the divergence will start between them. And yeah, Jake is saying you could Hess the Lost Woods straight away, kill the Skull Kid, um, and then get the egg. If you could, if I think
Yeah.
if Challen knows how to do optimally, if you can do minuet and then save no continue or something, that could be good maybe.
Maybe. I mean, like if you really want Kojiro, that could be a play. Like just for, um, just to have a quiver for the forest boss key. But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see what he does here.
The only other thing you could do if you wanted to do like a super early spirit is you could skip Shadow at first, do the Lost Woods part, go back, get the egg, do Shadow. But it's not. There's nothing that great. It's a little tricky, yeah. I mean, if Challenge goes fast enough, he's maybe not even wasting time of day if he gets to Lost Woods before night comfortably. Challenge setting up for RBA here,
Yeah.
mostly to get a Poe and therefore more chews, even though there really aren't any hovers, unless you want to do... Maybe he is thinking to do the interior hover in Spirit, the rusty
Yeah, I think
switches.
he's probably gonna skip egg. Oh, he has the wrong direction.
Picking up the egg. Looks like
Yeah.
we are doing the interior hover, which is 1 minute faster. Shoutouts to TKC comparison video. It is probably the smartest.
I
Also,
think in this
considering...
row, I don't know if it's necessarily faster, just because you kind of want the rupee room. But like you kind of have to do it just to get Skull Kid.
Yeah, with the rupee rooms and the skulls, you can easily get 3 rooms and 5 skulls pretty easily. So it's it is tricky.
Yeah.
I think if you're super desperate, you could pick up silver gauntlets after getting the top room, and you'll even have bow, so you could get that key and go to the top. You really need a way to bail out. And getting this gold rupee first while he has a sword equipped.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, Egg's row is actually a row where you would want to do the Song of Storms cutscene skip, because you could go directly from the grave to learn the Song of Storms.
Yeah,
So I
that's true.
wonder if he will do that, because he's a big fan of that trick, but we rarely see it.
Um,
This is
yeah,
probably the only situation where it makes sense.
it. I believe it breaks even if you do an extra bomb farm, but it's also like you get 2 extra bombs basically,
Yeah,
so
I mean,
it can
Egg
be
has
worth it.
choose, so bombs aren't critical. Would be exciting to see.
Yeah, Kojiro would be good here, I think, if Skull Kid wasn't an issue. Like, I don't know, like passing over to Skull Kid first. I mean, maybe it's still okay. Like, you just do that and then get Minuet. Um, but I don't know.
You could wrap around backwards too. Actually, if you did Minuet and then you went through Goron City and got uh, bombs, you'd have to... Maybe if you really wanted DC skulls and were okay with not doom jumping, you could go backwards down Death Mountain Trail, then get the egg, then do Shadow.
Maybe.
It's a trade-off of like 3 different ways that you'd lose a minute, probably.
Egg doing the setup for this Ganon's Castle skull. I'm not sure how many skulls he's at. I assume he got like pot room at least.
I think, yeah, he might just be a 2 at this point. Challenge on the seam. Challenge off the seam. Talon Scout. He might still even be at one. Maybe he'll pick up a few in Shadow here. Probably will. At least two.
Yeah, if you're doing the silver rupees, you should pick up a few skulls on the way.
Side hopping with hook. That's a good
Oh,
piece of info.
for Enter Shadow?
I think if you're like stuck on the seam and you have to side hop to fix yourself.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, actually. I usually just try to backflip, because it feels a little safer. But side hopping with a hook might be good.
Egg's just waiting for day. Probably will get black gauntlets for strength for the GTG gold rupee, but you could go without it and save 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's getting strength. I mean, it's like no time, really, to get. Although, for the GTG gold, I've just been doing strength skip lately, just because, like, with the ground jump, it's a lot nicer because you don't have to kill the wolfos.
So is that ground jump position actually a little precise? You have to stand like directly under the invisible
It
ledge?
doesn't feel precise. Like I just go up to the door and ground jump.
Yeah, I should do that. Challenge is skipping the truth spinner.
Yep.
I don't know this setup actually. At some point, Challenge got a fairy actually already. That's kind of neat.
Got a fairy for doom jump, I assume.
Yeah. Egg is doing storms now. Because he wants to. I remember hearing on commentary when I did storms after hookshot that you're gonna miss out on this RBA. So, good point, Egg. It's a free RBA right there, but you're gonna have to do something. I think actually I
Oh.
think Ocarina is probably pretty good in next row.
Wait, he's doing storms before hookshot?
Yeah, just so that you can
Hmm.
RBA Kuchiro to get that drop catch. But I personally
Interesting.
prefer going through
I
the
think,
windmill
I mean, it's like extra movement
movement. Yeah,
this way, right?
if it's more than 3 seconds movement, then it's probably not worth it.
I don't know.
Yogar, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, it's been pretty normal so far.
Pretty close. It's probably going to be a battle of which row is faster, but remains to be seen.
Eggnot. Get a Poe.
Challenge with the void. I think, I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe he just missed the Poe or something and he's just gonna do graveyard. Because I think, I mean, yeah, you definitely need. I guess you don't need choose, right? Because you're not doing fire
Yeah.
rupee. But like, if you have choose, like, you can use them to like S and save time.
Yeah, I mean, to some extent, it does kind of even out when you're using your trade quest because you have to do a few extra pauses to not equip over bombs and still have hook shot in your trade item. But yeah, it
Yeah,
is definitely nice to have, and I think the main benefit is not having to farm Dampe 2 or 3 times.
I
That's
mean,
it.
yeah,
He's like 30
he only got one bomb drop so far. Guessing he's gonna get a Poe after this.
Okay, I don't see Challen getting this skull here, but that's a pretty fast one. He's getting a heart first. Haha, let's go back. Yeah, I think you want to get this one and the one after the next silver beer.
Yeah. Oh no, Egg is farming more bomb drops.
You also, I think, want to use the choose to farm the grass is another thing that they're helpful
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, that's what I generally try to do if I have choose. I know Egg's just not gonna get the Poe. Alright.
Maybe he secretly has it, or V8 at a future point where it won't make as much sense, but
I mean, it's just a weird decision. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't need choose, I guess.
yeah, I didn't see if he failed to catch it or whatever, but if you really want it, you could kill it here, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, if you get the Poe during night, like, it basically wastes almost no time to RBA choose.
yeah.
But if you just, like, missed it, then I guess you don't, doesn't necessarily need to RBA them, so.
We shall see when he pauses to quick look shot. Challen is done with the 3 silver rupee.
Yep. Egging this skull outside CAC. So, if you're doing trade quests, like, it's a pretty good one to get.
I will say that the thing about this is time of days. You actually want to be tight on it if you want to get elemental arrows here with Mirror's Love. So, fire for fire
Yeah.
arrow. So,
Yeah, that's a good point.
not sure if that will become an issue. He's also going to have to OI for the gold rupee chest at the top of Death Mountain Trail, so I would guess it's going to be pretty tight if he does want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's also, like, the Trail Skull
Yeah,
that
there's
I'll probably get, so. I think,
supposedly, though, you can do it with doing all the way up to Mirror Shield Hover. So maybe he'll still have time. I don't know.
yeah, I don't think it's that tight if you're just going to NL. So, I mean, we'll see.
The other question in Eggs route is if you want Ocarina. With fairy spells, you're going to be playing songs at least 5-6 times.
Yeah,
You
I
play it
mean,
for open.
he's already skipped it, so.
Probably breaks even here.
Yeah, it breaks even at like 9 songs, so you'd need kind of a lot for it to actually be worth getting.
The other question in Eggs row that occurred to me now is whether he'll skip hover boots, which I would say you probably could.
Yeah. I mean, you have strength for the GTG rupee. Yeah, actually, there's like no reason to get hovers.
I think skulls though are so tricky for me though. Egg is gonna have to get this one. He's gonna have 4, and then there's like not much else unless he waits for night somewhere.
Yeah, that's the
Going into
thing, right?
Jabu and Ice for skulls. It's yeah, it's true.
Yeah, yeah. Without hovers, getting to Jabu is
With no choose now, you
not
cannot
easy.
use the stock folder setup.
There's a Danny B setup with only bombs, but it's pretty bad. Um, yeah, I mean you could get like GTG choose, use 2 choose for the sock folder.
scared for your bomb count. I wonder if he will RBA the odd potion and buy shop. He's got so much money that
Um,
should be pretty free for him.
is his bomb count that bad? Didn't he like just do DC? I mean,
Egg didn't do DC. He just got 10 and
or
then
oh, Egg. I thought you meant Challen.
yeah, Challenge just got bombs going into death at Goron City.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay, Egg's buying
Egg
Poe.
could buy bombs. Probably will.
Yeah, I think if he has his Wes's to Lost Woods and
Oh, Egg bought a Poe. Interesting.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. He wants to enter Jabu, I guess. It's good.
I don't actually know if Egg does hookshot jump or not for fire arrows. Could be for that.
Yeah, it could just be for explosives during trade quests. Like he needs,
Doesn't
like he
really
probably
need
wants
any more.
to west to Kakiri Forest and then I don't know, do a mega flip to get Saw.
Yeah, I think to solve Egg's skull problem, you might have to burn time of day, do night stuff, and then do fire arrows after light arrows. But
Yeah, I
probably
mean
not gonna do that.
that could work fine. But if you're doing fire arrows after light arrows, you definitely want shoes. So could be another reason to get Poe.
Yeah, I mean the Poe part makes it seem like he'll want a lot of explosives because he's going to be in GTG. He could get the 5 there.
Yeah, I suppose that's right. But yeah, I guess you could do that. I don't know. I think it's just for explosives during trade quest. I think that's why he bought the Poe.
I didn't see if Challenge skipped Bolero if he went. He's doing fire now. Or the
Uh,
hammer.
yeah. I assume. Actually, did he get Minuet? He got Bolero, I guess,
He got
and not
Bolero, but
Minuet.
he hasn't gone to Lost Woods yet. Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, I think technically it's a little faster to like get Minuet and then like backtrack to fire. How does Poe help? Because he's at like one bomb right now. That's how it helps.
I mean, it helps at the beginning of it, but at this point, it doesn't really help. Like, he's gonna clip into the shop and get 40.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or not, I got not 40. Well, I guess he's gonna get the gold ruby first. So yeah, it makes me think the pose for something else later.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I assumed he was gonna use all his bombs during trade quest, but he still has one left.
You don't even need any to clip into the shop.
Oh yeah, there's like a TSC, right? Oh yeah,
Challenge
Challen has 2 fairies because can't equip swap right now. Could have RBA'd hookshot, but he didn't.
I wonder if he'll remember when he tries to do Minuet cutscene skip, but he might do a deathless.
Yeah, he probably will do Deathless. Yeah, it could also be that Egg wants to like make sure he can get fire arrows, like if he fails the hookshot jump. So that could be the reason they got Poe.
Egg, from what I've seen, isn't a super safety strat player,
Uh,
but Could be.
Yeah, I mean it's tournament, so maybe. Like the bow didn't take that long to buy.
These are the exciting things in rows like this.
Yeah. Once again, I have no idea how many skulls he's at.
Egg, let's see. No more than 5. You got Goron City.
You think 5? 4? Okay.
Well, let's see. We could count them out. It's like Pot Room, Ganon's Castle, Hyrule Field, Dead Mountain Trail, Goron City. Yeah, I guess 5.
Yeah, 5. Good question. Did Egg RBA the Poe? No, he didn't. Okay, he's gonna do it
Yeah,
here.
it's probably gonna RBA Saw too. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, he's gonna RBA Saw.
Yeah, we're more than halfway through the bingo and getting magic. Let's go.
Yep. Pretty typical.
I think they're pretty even now. Mistakes. Challen maybe voided in Shadow once, and Egg hasn't made too many other mistakes besides the one corpse push fail.
Oh yeah.
So from a play perspective, it's pretty even. Challen has easier skulls. It's pretty clear at this point. He hasn't. Yeah. I think the 15 skulls is the biggest question for both. It's much
Yeah, I
easier for
think
Challen.
Challenge shouldn't have any issues really. Egg. It's gonna be interesting to see how he routes this.
Yeah, Egg from here is probably gonna what? Go to play Serenade? Either do Furores or Sand.
Yeah.
It's like pretty quick if you think about it. If you didn't have to do the skulls, Egg has like basically nothing left to do.
Yeah, I mean that's why like this row on just on first glance it looks really good. Just because I feel like there's just not a whole lot you have to do. It's kind of just trade
Alright,
quest,
Egg.
elementals,
Egg's
fairy
playing
spells.
Nocturne for
Yeah.
hovers.
Yeah, he's getting hovers.
It's fine. It's probably you want to play it safe. Get into GTG and get to Fortress.
Yeah.
Get
I mean, if he's still trying to make it to Nair's Love, like before Turn's Day, then hovers would help. Um, I don't know if that's still doable. Maybe it is.
yeah, I mean maybe just something if you waited for night somewhere during the trade quest, then you could get Furores and the Domain Skulls. You could do Lost Woods area. And,
Yeah. Good. Very well. I guess his hovers now. Doesn't actually take that long, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely a comfort thing. There's all sorts of things that could go wrong if you forget hovers. In this row, I don't think there really is, but
Yeah, I mean,
never know.
depends like if he wants to do Jabu, if he's like comfortable with the sock folder enter, and then just like hookshotting across the Gerda bridge,
Yeah,
ledge clip into GTG. So there's a few things.
yeah. If you're doing Jabu, it probably evens out. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Hylia's
already
already hard to
night.
draw.
Yeah,
This
I
would be
don't know
able
if
to get
I don't know if he
Gerudo
can make
Valley ones.
fire arrows, especially if he does Gerda Valley. Yeah, I mean he kind of needs the Valley skulls to be honest.
Yeah, I mean you can get Wasteland Skull. It's another one. You're gonna end on the Lake Hylia one, so that one's definitely probably happening. And then it's maybe 5 more skulls that you need that are out of the way. So even with Jabu,
Shoutouts to Prelude. Yeah, Prelude actually would probably have been smarter because it's like it's faster. Or it's not faster, but it's like you spend less time like in areas where time of day passes.
yeah, Juke, it's true. Like when you have the watch on in GZ and you look at the time, you pass like no time for like 30 seconds from the whole time of exiting market to getting basically to Gerudo Valley itself. It's pretty
Yeah,
insane.
yeah. So like, if you really wanted to make Fire Arrow, you probably should have played Prelude. Would have been good. Prelude is the back in time song. Like it's already turning day. He's getting these skulls, so
Not even getting the other one. Yeah, just get this one and give up.
um,
Uh, yeah, I mean, when you get 40 bombs from having Gorum Rupee, it's just, yeah, you definitely don't need to farm.
yeah, yeah. It's not even just because you passed Lon Lon. It's also like you think about like the time you spend leaving Temple of Time, the time you spend leaving Market. Like all of that is not on the time of day.
Yeah, honestly, it might make the difference here because it takes maybe 20 seconds to get to Nehru's, and that's probably the amount of time you save from Prelude versus Serenade.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world. I, uh,
Um. Yeah. I mean, the time of day is really awkward. Like, I guess you go to Fountain, but even then, it's gonna be pretty early in the day still.
yeah, I think he really just needs one more and 4 in Jabu. Actually, what else could he do? Yeah, I'm not really sure actually. Because he's at 8 now, I think.
He's
He's
at
gonna
8.
get. Actually, is he at 8? He's at 5 a while ago.
I don't know
And he just
which ones to get.
he got the 2, definitely the 2 Gerda Valley since then. Maybe he's at 8. He gets 9 from Wasteland,
Nice.
and then 10 if you count the Lake Hylia skull at the very end. Then you still need 1 to 2 more.
Okay,
First
Eggmeister
goal.
going over here. Um, Wait, did he get caught? I don't know. I don't see what happened, but
Mystery eludes us. I have no idea what he's doing.
I mean he's just going to
Going back. Oh,
GTG,
he didn't
but
get the gold. Wait,
oh,
but
he
if you save
forgot.
warp,
Oh, okay, he
but
got caught and then forgot, I guess,
it's a good
or
reason
he
to save
forgot
warp
and
in
got
GTG.
caught.
Wait, but
Um,
when you're getting ice arrows instead of voiding.
oh, he left GTG and went back in. Okay, yeah, yeah, he just
Coming
forgot.
challenge. He's got hammer ready. He's got half his rooms. Just got the force segment here will be a little slow, but it's
What is
okay.
this silver rupee route? Oh, he just isn't doing the jump slash. Interesting. I guess it doesn't save that much time.
Yeah, this chest is definitely fastest.
Confirmed, not a rando main.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It's like okay, Challen is keeping the elevator up. He can go down at the end.
Oh, he failed the ground jump, and now the wolf house is attacking him.
So Challen's going down here first.
Yeah,
Golem.
he has to go get the bow, right?
You don't have to do this, right? Bring the elevator up and down. Does that let you keep it through a save warp? I didn't think so.
No, you can't keep it through save warp. You have to just, like, run back down, basically.
Yeah.
Oh no, Egg is getting super trolled.
Got a Poe though. Got a Poe.
Oof.
Ooh.
Do not drink the bow.
Quick spin master. Not quite.
He already drank it, damn.
Yo, Exodus. That's the secret. I mean, if you're doing the ground jump,
Yeah, see, this is why I said, like, if
you can do
you
the spring skip, yeah.
if you have hovers, just do strength skip. Like, you just ground jump up there and do strength skip. It's pretty good. Wait. Challenge doing jungle jump? This is, yeah, not good for Challenge.
Why? Because you have to
Because if you
say
void, the
avoiding too.
elevator goes back down, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but I wouldn't do jungle jump just because I hate it. And I would want, I mean, to be honest, actually in this, I don't think it's good because you want to get a couple other skulls and force maybe. But
Yeah, well, actually, the thing is, you don't really skip any Skulls and Forest, because, like, on the way back down, you can just get the like, one skull in that room, whatever it's called. Like, the courtyard.
well, that's going to be unfortunate, as he'll have to defeat all of the sisters.
He doesn't have to defeat the pose. There's like a mega side hop that you can do to the basement,
Yeah,
which
that's actually he has hammered. Isn't it easier with hammer?
oh, maybe it is. But I
I don't
mean,
know.
I think it's mostly like a rando strat, so it's possible Challen would know it. Oh, what is Egg doing here? This is
This is a patent egg strat.
interesting.
We got zoomer strats all over. Challen doing triple slash clip. It's a void.
Yeah. I mean, is that really a zoomer strat? It's just a waste of a bomb. Just do the side up jump slash, man. Just practice it.
It's an egg strat. Egg's trying to save bombs where he can. Yeah. Or we could all look cool like the Exos and Jukes that do and the Tobs that do the mega side hop. Also still a bomb though.
Yeah, so
Maybe actually that's another reason Egg wanted hovers, because that's his favorite way to skip that gate.
yeah. I mean, yeah, without hovers, that's another place where hovers definitely save time, because you'd have to like gate clip or do some annoying mega flip.
I am a fan of the mega side hop without hovers up there from that ledge.
I
It's not
just
so
I don't
bad.
know. Alright. Challen getting the boss key. Don't make you unretire? Why? We all want you to unretire.
Yep. Yeah, Wasteland Skull was good for Egg, but I didn't see if he got it.
Oh, Challen not getting the skull there. Interesting.
Challen's about to discover something amazing.
Yep. About to be really happy in a second. There it is.
Oh no, he even went down and up. That's so
He's
sad.
he's very
Must be
sad right
really
now.
happy. Oh no. This is the worst feeling to have.
Yeah, I mean, if
It's,
he doesn't know that mega side up, it's gonna be really rough. He's not doing anything right now.
yeah, he's pushing buttons makes me think he's not looking up a video. Alright.
Maybe he's looking it up now.
To be
Hopefully.
honest, if he hasn't saved in a while, he could just reset. Well, actually, he can't even reset if he's already watched it. There's nothing he can do except beat sisters or do the strat down.
Too hard to YOLO? It is a 15-minute video. I don't know. I haven't done it, but it doesn't seem that bad.
So Egg has a very elegant solution to his time of day, which is going to Ganon's. Which is not super elegant, but you could also do fours now and get a couple domain skulls. Challen is in the deepest despair.
Yeah, I mean,
This is the worst feeling.
he hasn't forfeited. Okay, he's moving. I think he found a video.
I mean, Challen is really good at learning strats, I will say. So I have faith that you could learn this on the fly.
Yeah, I think Arthur's videos are more tailored for like beginners, which is fine, but it'd be nice to have like more concise versions.
Egg with a sick mega into domain. Challen is learning.
I don't know. Challenge stream buffering. All right.
Egg's moving. I didn't see though if you got the nighttime domain skull,
I have no
or
idea what his skull count is.
everything is a mystery with Egg.
Zoom. He has these.
Yeah, I guess 5 gold, so he's about to have 2 fairy spells. Alright, will Egg get this skull? Egg is not getting this skull. I really wonder what he's thinking. Ice and Jabu?
Is he doing Jabu? It's like,
It's looking like he's going over to ice.
yeah.
Which, I mean, he did pass 2 free skulls.
Um, yeah, so Challenge still struggling with this.
It's a tricky thing. I mean, this is a new goal, so it's
Yeah,
maybe not in everyone's minds about the elevator. Certainly it wasn't mine about the void part.
looks good so far. Okay, you got it.
Okay, pause champ. Challen. There it is. Incredible. Wow. Doing that in a high stress race. He lost maybe 5 minutes from that, which is a lot, but
Yeah,
better
I
than
mean
doing Meg.
it's probably, I mean, it's gonna be enough that he's definitely behind now. Um, but I mean, I guess I could always still screw up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Egg's skull count is just horrendously off, and he has to panic at the end after fire
Yeah, I
arrows.
think I think I haven't
Maybe,
been keeping track very well, but I think he's probably pretty close to 15 by now. I assume he got all 3.
He could pause right here and crash. Okay, he doesn't. So he's not save warping or anything. So Egg is on the hunt for
Yeah,
more
doing
skulls.
Jabu.
Okay, enter Jabu. That's just what Challen needs.
Yeah, it's true.
This, on the other hand, is one of those things that, like, it's such a small thing to fall into that water, but it's actually such a huge time loss.
Yeah. Okay, he is at 11. Somehow I was right.
Let's go.
So he just needs these 4 skulls. Although, if he's doing the
Yeah,
hookshot jump, then he only needs 3.
true. It's an easy one to forget, though, in your count. Alright, so Child's over here, which makes me think he's doing Ice Cavern or something. For 2 of his remaining Silver Rupee rooms.
Ice Cavern.
I probably would just do GTG at
No,
Spirit.
he's clipping to Hylia.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like save warp out of Forest. It's gotta be faster to get to.
yeah, it's definitely faster. I don't know. I guess he wants to farm bombs.
Yeah, I could see that, sure. You can farm bombs outside of market. Just get lucky. It's fine. Maybe I don't know if Challen has already counted himself out. Just wants to finish.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, so I think Egg only got 3 skulls in here, so he's gonna get the last one in Hylia. And he is remembering to drain magic. Alan farming a lot of bombs.
Yeah, I mean Challen doesn't need too many bombs, but I'm such a hypocrite because I would definitely want more than 10. And he's getting super unlucky, so that must be a good feeling. Okay, never mind. Got 2 in the last 3.
Oh, Egg failing.
Egg.
He's
Egg has
holding
15
shield.
skulls.
I don't know if like holding shield affects
That's a good question.
the token delay.
But the almighty Poe has come through.
Yeah, he does have 24 choose, so gonna be fine. Alan has like a weird fog glitch going on.
Yeah. The Misty Mountains of Crudo Valley.
Oh no. Where are you dropping? Okay, he can die from here. It's not that bad.
Not that bad. Egg doing some of these
Oh, he's doing the twisted horse.
backflips.
These ones are kind of scary. They can just like randomly fail. I don't really know why.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's releasing shield or pressing shielding. That's interesting. So all I has to do is not forget to RBA this, which it looks like he's not forgetting.
Yep.
And we're gonna be 4.5 minutes away from a finish.
Yeah, it's gonna be sub 115 if he gets this RBA, which yeah, maybe it won't be sub 115 anymore. I don't know.
Garg knows the exact numbers.
I mean, it's like 4 minutes from when you warp into the cutscene. Okay, just waiting for that bug. He could have just shield swiped, but this works, I guess. Yeah, so it's gonna be a 115 for Egg. Pretty decent time. Definitely a few hiccups along the way.
Yeah, I mean, seemed like a strong row. I think
Yeah,
maybe it's getting hover boots and a couple things that got in his way, the skulls.
skipping hovers would have been interesting. I don't know if it's super worth it here, but
Yeah, it probably only makes a 30-second difference at most.
yeah.
Now, challenge it 4 goals in 4 minutes. Actually, it's done Bosky. 3 goals in 3 minutes.
Actually, he has 15 skulls too. Hover
Well, I mean,
skip?
like what Egg did, like enter Jabu, Fortress stuff.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, it's probably closer to a minute. Slow
yeah,
run
well, I
minutes.
mean, hovers alone are like 2.5 minutes, right?
Yeah. From the
So,
usage that Egg got out of it, assuming he didn't know other stuff, maybe it was worth it. But Egg also had the
yeah.
mistake of having to go back to GTG.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is he like pushed the block anyway, and GTG didn't even really use hovers there. I don't know. I mean, if I was Egg at this point in Lex, I would just open Challenge stream, like, you know, even if Challenge ahead, like,
If it's
you,
close though,
you,
then
you
it's
can't
like,
do anything about it anyway. It's
uh,
like, I don't know.
depends if you want 3 minutes of stress or
Well,
conclusion.
like, I don't know. Like, if he's ahead, then there shouldn't be any stress anyway.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true. You.
I guess if it's close, then
All right, Chalin's getting goals all left and right. Only
yeah.
one left.
You already get
I
other.
think it would have been pretty close if it weren't for the elevator thing.
Um, yeah, if it wasn't for
Rusty's.
the elevator thing, yeah, it would have been pretty close.
Yeah, it is an 8. It's actually only 6.
Oh, you already
So
got the other one.
still.
Okay, yeah, it's 6. So in 1.0 I have 20 seconds time save. Oh yeah, no, that's English. The English quick text.
Interesting.
All right. Egg
There it
about to
is for
finish.
Eggles.
Yeah, I think magic is also English only. And there's
GG's
3 elemental
Egg.
arrows for egg. And he finishes with a 115 flat.
Nice. It's not going to
Not
be in the stats for the
not
sub
bad.
115s.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, challenges immediately forfeit. That's yeah. I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah, just going to ruin your 2024 seed. But no,
No, Challen does like 10
he seems you
bingos
got
a
lucky.
day,
Yeah.
so doesn't matter. All right.
I will say when it comes to the bracket, like losing this round versus losing the next actually doesn't make that much of a difference because you both end up
Yeah.
in one of losers. You might just get a
Well,
slightly harder opponent.
yeah. If you lose this round, you get a harder opponent, so you still want to win, for sure. But yeah, it shouldn't. I mean, Challen obviously is not going to be out of the tournament quite yet. There's still at least one more match to play in losers bracket.
Yep, that means
Uh,
Eggmeister will be playing $2 Gargoyle next
yeah,
week.
and we can also check potential opponents for Challensois. Um, let's see. Loser of 7 is going to play the loser of
He's gonna
10.
play
So,
the loser of me. If I lose, then I'll play Challen.
well, if you win against Jake and then lose to get to Runner Guy,
Ah, okay.
then you'll
Yeah,
play
I knew
Challen.
some combination where I would play this
Yeah,
duo.
yeah. So basically, it's going to be Jake versus Triforce, and the winner of that plays Runner Guy, and then the loser of that plays Challensois in the losers bracket.
Exciting stuff.
Yep.
So let's see. Either of them are gonna interview. Let's ask.
Challensois said okay. Has not joined yet. Oh, there he is. Yo, Challen. GG's.
Yo, GG's.
Well, thank you.
Um, yeah, that was kind of rough. And for Stumple, also GG's egg. Congrats on the win.
Yes.
Yeah, GG's.
His egg.
GG's.
How'd you feel?
Pretty bad. I'm surprised I won. That was very rough play. Not particularly good. On top of just forgetting fucking everything, which was not ideal. Um,
What do you feel like you forgot? I know you forgot the GTG gold.
yeah, I wasn't happy about that. I guess that was about it, honestly. The only thing I forgot. I think the skull routing could have been astronomically better. You can probably make an argument to do like nighttime cac and Lone Lone Ranch.
Uh,
But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe that's not worth it. Maybe you could like legitimately just get 15 as child, but I don't know. Ice and Jabu are fast, I guess, and you're going there anyways.
I think your
But
I
skull
mean,
routing was fine. I didn't disagree
yeah,
with any of your choices really.
I think
so
like
you,
Hyrule Castle you could have not done. That would have been fine to not do Hyrule Castle, or also potentially Ganon. I wanted to do those because they were just so early that like if there's a skull that's reasonable to get early, I generally want to get it just so you know you don't end up in a shitty situation. But I guess Ganon's pretty quick. The Ganon one was pretty quick, I guess. The Hyrule Castle one, I think you can argue not to get. Maybe Field Grotto, but Field Grotto's pretty quick too. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, once, I don't know, were you trying to hit the optimal fire arrow time of day
Yes,
Which-
that's what I was trying to do, which I think
yeah.
is possible.
Yeah, it makes it tough with the skulls, but
But yeah, I
If you
want what
had
I wanted. Sorry,
played
go ahead.
Prelude instead of Serenade, it might have been possible.
Yeah, I don't know. So does time of day? Is it less time of day
Yeah,
passing if you come from temple? Okay, that's good to know
yeah,
for the
because
yes, you
future.
hug you hug
you
it's a lot
leave.
less.
Yeah, you leave Temple of Time, and you have to leave Market. So all of that
Okay,
is like you're not passing time of day there, and then yeah, when you hug on the time of day also passes slower. So
that's good to know. I probably should
yeah,
because I guess I was in Shadow, which is why I played Serenade. If I was in Overworld, I probably would have just reset because I
yeah,
prefer going Spirit from Temple in general, anyways.
yeah. I
But
mean, you always could just play Prelude. It's
yeah, but then you lose like 2 seconds. You I totally can't play. It's impossible. It just
Challen,
it
yeah,
makes you lose a minute. So
Challen, we feel bad for you. The
yeah.
elevator tragedy, so sad.
I feel bad too.
Oh,
It was
did you void or
unfortunate.
something?
You did
I
jungle
don't
jump.
Um,
even know. I guess voiding resets.
Yeah,
I'm not
avoiding will
really
Yeah.
sure.
reset the elevator.
yeah, voiding or dying or save warping all reset it. So
Anything that
Yeah,
resets the scene. Once the elevator loads, it's stored in room 255. So it's always loaded as long as the scene of Forest Temple is loaded. But the second anything unloads the scene of Forest Temple, it's going to be down again. So it's a fun
okay,
little
yeah.
fact.
Yeah, okay, but I think my row was okay if I did just the classic forest.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think technically, I think jungle jump and then doing like the mega side hop saves like 20 seconds. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
fine
really
for
worth doing.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, you liked your
Other
row
than
though.
that,
I think. Were you planning to do the interior hover in? I guess you were because you didn't have strength. But we did think that was a
Yeah.
tricky part of. You couldn't get egg if you also wanted to defeat Skull Kid.
So,
Yeah.
oh,
That
okay.
that
So, sorry.
Row 4.
So for row 4, if you don't get adult
that was
trait
the only
quest
thing that
item,
was
you
a
can
bit.
kill Skull Kid. That's how it works.
yeah, that's correct.
I didn't
Yeah.
know, so I would have probably chosen if I knew that. Actually, it is a very nice row.
Yeah, the only awkward thing is like if you're basically forced to do interior hover, but
Yeah,
you still want the rupee rooms, so it's kind of annoying.
But
that's true. That's a bit
I think
awkward.
it's fine. So my plan was to just do the hover, then go to the topmost silver rupee, and then reset and do the other rupee room. So it was.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, yeah, it would have been
I
okay.
mean, I
Yeah,
just had to get in spirit, so it was pretty fast.
Yeah, and
So yeah, I think the row was fine. I just didn't know about that stupid like elevator unload. I don't think I would have done a good time still because I think I lost less than 5 minutes on the elevator trick. I'm not sure.
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
it depends if you had to
Seemed
redo
like
everything.
you
5 minutes or
spent a
so.
while
Yeah.
like looking up the video and like, pausing and
Yeah,
trying to learn
I
the
mean,
strat.
I actually I never done that. But I learned it
Yeah,
like it was the first time I ever did that. So yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. I
it's
mean,
very
you
nice
got it
too.
like first try. I mean,
Yeah, props for
kind of
figuring it out.
that
That's
was pretty
pretty
impressive,
amazing.
to be honest.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it probably would have been close. We're saying if that didn't happen because you were
Yeah,
about to enter Spirit, and I don't know.
Yeah, because you were still in GTG. I looked at your stream when I was in Lax, so I'm like, I can't do anything now, so might as well take a peek. Um, but yeah, you were in GTG, so yeah, you would have probably
Yeah,
been in
I still
Spirit,
had
right?
Wasteland has interior hover, topmost spirit, and then
That's
either
true.
one of the spirits. I was thinking of the child one, but I don't know if it's faster or the adult one is faster. I would have done the adult one, I think, but I don't know.
um, yeah. I don't know. I think they're pretty close. I probably would do adult.
For
But
what?
yeah, I think the topmost spirit silver is faster than any of the bottom two, since you are already there for the rest.
Yeah, if you're already there, it's
Yeah.
very quick.
See?
Probably faster than Child Side, because well, I guess Silver Block skips about the same speed as like the hover slide thing.
Yeah, I don't know
But then you do the
which.
fight.
I don't know which of the bottom ones is faster, to be honest.
Well, I guess the best way to compare would be like if you need one Sculpture and Spirit, aren't like adult and child side like the same pretty much? But isn't child side
Yeah.
technically slightly faster?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
if you're
Child
They're
getting
side
like
is
clean.
faster, but
basically the
that's
same.
because you have to do
But then I guess you have the Navi text, right? You can't skip that Navi
weird
text for the child side
keeping the ball.
silvers. And
Yeah.
you gotta do all that
Yeah, it's
clipping.
mostly comfort, and usually adult side's easier.
Adult side might just be faster, honestly, too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was a big deal. Basically, I had like maybe 5 minutes less, maybe less. I don't know. If I
Yeah.
managed to do Spirit Hover clean, would be done probably fast after. But I have to say I was pretty like the forest elevator thing just killed my motivation.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It
Uh,
was too big of a fail.
yeah, you were pretty behind at that point, so
Yeah.
it would have been up to Eggmeister to mess up, which he didn't. He didn't mess up
Yeah.
enough.
Enough, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
did
saying those
he?
Wolfos killed my determination. I got so greedy. I'm
Oh
like, I
yeah,
want to be at half a heart so I can die, but I also don't want to spawn the chest.
yeah. We were saying
I should have just killed the last one. I'm fucking stupid. But
we were saying
whatever.
like if you have hover boots, I feel like it's just better to do strength skip. Like if you because you can just ground jump up to the switch
Yeah,
and then do strength skip, and you don't have to worry about the Wolfos at all.
that's true. In that case, I could have just skipped strength entirely. Then that
Are
was
you
the only
saying you
reason
could
I
skip
bothered getting
hovers
it.
too? Actually, did you think about that?
Yeah, I thought about
Yeah,
it, but then I was like, I'm going Jabu, and I don't feel like doing the chew thing, so I'm gonna get hovers. And
yeah,
I
that's
think it's
fair.
still fine. I mean, what? I took 2 minutes out of my day to go get them. I probably saved that time back.
2 minutes out
At
of your
least
day.
two
Yeah,
minutes out of my day, yeah, to go say hi to Shadow.
yeah. I
But
mean, actually, you failed enter Chabu like once,
that's true.
so
Yeah, but
could
assuming
have
I'm not
could have done the
garbage, it would have been
sock folder
good.
one.
But yeah, I mean, I think skipping hovers is completely reasonable in this row. However,
Yeah,
I think it's kind of bait a lot of the times too, especially if you have Nocturne. It's so quick to get them, and you are going to save time in like Ruta Valley. So I guess there's that.
yeah.
On top of
Also,
It
like
is
if
fast.
you were
Jabu
trying
entry is
to
faster, but yeah.
if you were trying to make time of day for like fire arrow, then having hovers is probably good, just to like
Yeah.
be able to like has across the bridge and stuff.
But yeah, I think that my row could. I think optimally it's like a 108 ish. I think if you do
Yeah,
it,
at least
if
it
you
was
clean
like
up the mistakes.
it seemed like one of the
Uh,
stronger rows on
yeah,
the board.
maybe. Yeah, it
I
was the
thought it
one
was pretty. Sorry,
that
I thought it was pretty weak, but when I started actually playing it, it actually felt pretty good. Like I was
yeah, I
like, oh, I
think
had to go bottom of the well and then do full trade quest, but like that's fine.
mhm.
So
Yeah, like at the start, I think the chat was pointing out TLBR is like the best row, so
yeah, it's pretty
I think
solid, all
it was
things
pretty good.
considered. Also, I have no idea how Elementals and Fire Temple Boss Key got gen together. That
I
seems
mean,
wrong,
it's
Yeah.
but
equivalent. It's basically like the short goal of the row.
yeah, but I mean, it saves you like what,
Is
probably
there
90
is there
seconds.
synergy for Fire BK? I know
Yeah,
there's like
there's
BK
definitely something.
synergy generally
Yeah,
for elementals, but I don't know if it has like Fire BK specifically.
I know Fire BK and Fire Arrows does, but I'm assuming Elementals does as
yeah. I
well.
mean,
But
there's definitely something, but yeah, I don't know what category.
I mean, it does save a significant amount of time. You don't have to bother getting Bolero. Well, I guess you could skip Bolero regardless. You would skip Bolero, just post Magic. You would just Mega down and then go get it, and then play like Nocturne or Serenade. Um, but I don't know. I guess you would have to time post
Elementals.
Magic to Fire BK compared to RBA in it.
Yeah,
I guess it
elementals with
probably isn't
maps
that
was
massive, but
that was like
yeah,
a meta in like 2020. Elementals with maps, but it has been fixed.
makes sense. But yeah, it seemed kind of like a free goal. It was a lot of synergy. Like fairy spells and elemental arrows like never show up together. I'm kind of surprised by that too. Um, and I guess
Uh,
like open 5 and 15 strictly like fights against trade quest pretty much. Just because like time of day
yeah,
as adults just borked, but
I don't know. I think
it's not that massive.
Rupee chest with trade quest isn't a big deal. Like you
No,
just hit
it's not a big deal.
choose.
It's just not ideal, I guess. I mean,
Restream for Try Jake. If you want to hop on comms, Garg, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone that busy.
also row 5 could have been really good too. I think row 5 was pretty
5.
solid. All you would have to do is make sure that you caught with Cutco and then emptied. So you kept Gohan bracelet, but got the wallet. And then you would have been fine. So you had to make sure you don't
Yeah.
empty. You because if you catch first, you'll get green, and then you can empty to go back down to Goron. So you could do like free range and then just grab 10 Skulltulas somewhere for 500, and then just do like you had to do like
Yeah.
legit. But Neru's Love and Goron bracelets very good synergy for Temple boss key. I mean, fire is like free.
Yeah,
It's
that
just like
seems
full equips.
seems like a good row actually. Yeah, row 5.
So Fire Temple boss key actually, okay, we're getting a little technical, but for some reason, I think this is a mistake. It has subtype boss key. So does elementals. So actually, I don't think there's there's
So it
cheating
doesn't. It
actually.
doesn't actually. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, okay.
Same for Water Temple boss key. I think those both have to get.
Most likely, yeah.
All right.
But
So
yeah, GG's. That was a very weird board with a lot of garbage on it. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I hate wind bomb
Yeah.
cheap bowling
Hard to
surprise.
yeah. Egg, how do you feel about going up against Garg in the next round?
Well, hopefully I play better, and then we might be fine. But I'd say it's like a 70-30 in Garg's favor would be my
Wow.
estimation.
Okay. I don't know if
that's
I'd go that
reasonable.
high, but maybe.
I have the potential to win, but
Yeah, I think it should be
wouldn't.
pretty
If I was a
close.
betting man, I would bet against myself. Essentially, is my point. But
Yeah, I mean it should be a good one regardless.
yeah, it should be good.
And then challenge, you actually have 3 potential opponents right now. It's gonna be either Triforce, Jake, or Runner Guy in the losers bracket. So
Pound,
yeah,
Challenge, maybe see you there.
Yeah.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, how do you
because
feel going
how do
into
you feel,
losers
Triforce?
bracket?
I mean, I guess anyway, if Egg didn't send me to loser brackets, then Garg would have done very,
You never know.
very easy match. But yeah, I think none of the 3 that you mentioned is a very good opponent for me.
Yeah,
I,
I mean,
I,
it's gonna be
think
pretty tough. Yeah.
I think
I
I
think you
would
have the potential
prefer
to win.
I don't know.
Yeah, everything is tough at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for Tob to be Tob and wreck face on the other side of the bracket. Chilling over there.
But yeah, I'm a bit
Oh, he
sad
got
that
out.
this wasn't a real match because of the mistakes. So that's
well, it
always a
was
problem.
like an hour
Other than
in,
that,
so it was a pretty good race for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, you played well aside from Forest, really. So
Them new goals, shakes hand.
yeah.
It's a hard row, honestly. Like row 4 is very difficult. There's a lot of chance for mistake. It is a good road though, but you can mess up so much in it. The comfiness of TQ.
Honestly, Juke, if that happens, I'll take it. Because barring a big upset, I will probably be playing Tob in the next round. So
nice.
I don't know, maybe Top will go O2. You never know. It
yeah,
could
you never
happen.
know.
And then the next race is what, Triforce and Jake? That's be a fun one.
Yeah, Triforce and Jake
Yeah,
in
20
about 20 minutes. Gonna be
Yeah.
restreamed here, so make
Yeah,
sure
but thank you
to
very much
tune in.
Yeah, thank you. GG's. That was a fun match.
for the restream,
Fun
Yeah.
board.
and see you
Yeah, it
soon.
was definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap this up. We will be back in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut stream just so I can like crop and stuff. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Bye.
And yeah, see ya.